Let's play quietly. Hey everybody, this is Brian here from Let's Play Quietly, and I am playing Overwatch tonight on the Temple of Anubis map with Orisa. You've heard me say recently how much I am in love with Orisa, who is the newest character in the game, and so I have been trying to get some time playing her, even though she is in fairly high demand, at least in quick play. I know that there has been some hesitancy to use her in the competitive matches now that she's been added, because no one has had a lot of time to play her yet, and so people are sort of giving their teammates grief when they choose Orisa on competitive. But as far as quick play, I've pretty much seen her in every match that I've played. Well, I would say about 90% of the matches that I've played, so in any case, you can see that I have a new skin for her, and I've been using her as much as I possibly can. Here we are attacking on Anubis, and so my goal is to sort of get my team through this first choke point, and I'm playing with random people, I believe. I don't know if I have any friends with me, I can't remember. But you saw Sombra get behind me there, and I think that Sombra is a really good counter for Orisa, because when Orisa doesn't have anyone watching her back, because she's not that fast, and generally, at least when I'm playing her, I am focused in front of me all the time, just laying down suppressing fire or making sure that my barrier is up, that I'm not often watching my 6, and it's easy for a Sombra to get in behind me. Although I got my revenge there. So, she's a good counter. I think Winston is a good counter as well, because he can just leap in behind that barrier, but I absolutely love her barrier throwing ability and the fact that it takes 900 damage. It just really lets you set up in a spot and hold it down. And I'm surprised actually that they haven't nerfed her ammo yet either, because she can fire forever and drop those barriers, and so I just love the way that she is kind of like an offensive lineman that can either push the group forward bit by bit, like we're doing now. You know, I'm kind of setting up, letting my teammates move up with me, then dropping the barrier a few feet forward, letting my teammates set up with me. So, I kind of love that. I think Sombra got me again, or maybe it was Hanzo. Yeah, it was Hanzo. Again, in the back, right? Because I'm not watching my back, so. But I just love her ability to move the choke point, basically, to a little further down each time when you're attacking. And then, in this video, you're going to see our team on defense as well. But here we're attacking. And you can see that Sombra's going to show up again. And I'm kind of just waiting here for her to show up, because I know she's going to teleport in. Yep, there she is. And so, once I started paying attention and actually looking for her, then it was a different story. The other thing that I like, oh, you saw it right there. I finally started figuring out how to use my graviton a little bit more, and what I like to use it for is to pull the other team's characters from archways. So, you know, when you have, I walked right into that, when you have like a soldier who is peeking out from an archway, I like having the graviton of Orisa's to shoot it down the middle of the archway and pull people toward the middle and basically pull them out of cover right into the line of fire. So if you time it right, it can be really effective in like pulling campers away. You can do the same thing with snipers. If you pull them off of a high point, bring them down to the ground, and then take them down. Here I'm using her ult, which of course increases everybody's damage, and so there's Sombra again, and I think I got greedy and started chasing her, but I know she's out there. And she's kind of in my head right now. One of the other abilities that Orisa has is that Fortify ability, and I like using that to basically stave off a killing blow just long enough to hold a point. So, we managed to take care of business there and move through pretty quickly. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I was actually playing with my son, and he got play of the game right here, which was pretty cool, and he was pretty stoked about that. And I did alright with damage blocked, but I feel like Orisa can hang with Soldier as far as the amount of damage that you do. Like there I got 4 silver medals, which was not bad, but I feel like Orisa can do better than that. Like, I'm not necessarily looking to lead in kills or anything like that, but she should be blocking a ton of damage and also doing a ton of damage. And so I think I pick it up a little bit more in this match here. So now we are on Temple of Anubis again, and we are on defense, and I'm using Orisa again. And here it's a much more protracted fight than it was in the first round, where we kind of rolled them and moved through pretty quick. Temple of Anubis to me is a very interesting map because I feel like the first point when you're on defense is very difficult to hold. Like once they break through that first archway, it's tough to hold that first point, but the second point favors the defense much more in my mind. And I can't remember how fast we lose this first point, but in my experience, usually the first point goes pretty quick, and then you're holding out on that second point for a long time. So, we have a Zenyatta, we have a Reinhardt, which is good, we have a Widowmaker, which I'm not crazy about. And I missed who else we had there. Oh, I think we have a Pharah. So my goal early here is just to kind of harass them, make them slow down a little bit. I feel like with Mei or with you know, Orisa or any sort of barrier character, I want to slow their tempo down. I also want to kill Pharah as much as possible because I hate Pharah, mostly because I don't know how to use her, and she haunts me on most maps that I play, whether I'm playing as Soldier or Orisa or anybody else. So so far things are going okay here, but I know we have somebody sneaking around behind us. And oh, there she is, Sombra again. And do we get her? Yeah, we did. But man, a good Sombra player can really wreak havoc on the back line, and with Orisa, that's tough. And then I walked right into that sniper headshot too, which was a big old bummer. Orisa is slow. That's one of the things that, you know, is a drawback for her, especially when it takes a long time to get back to the point. And I think by the time I got back here, I was already completely outnumbered, so I was just trying to slow them down long enough to let the rest of the team get in there. And I died right before the rest of my team arrived, so. But as you can see, we have like 8 minutes left that we have to hold this second point. And that's where things, to me, are. That's where they usually are, is you end up having to hold that point for a long time. One of the best things about Orisa's shield, and again, I get killed by Anna, another sniper. One of the coolest things about Orisa's shield, though, is that it has almost like a lip on it. It curves over you, so it gives you a little bit of extra protection from snipers or people on the high ground and stuff like that. Here, I was just trying to overpower who they had on the point, and I didn't make it very long, but I think I held out long enough for my teammates to come in and take care of business there, so. But if you look at that point right now, we had almost lost B right there. We were like a smidgen away from losing that point, and we managed to hold them off. So now, we're kind of resetting, and everything starts all over again. And my son was getting frustrated because he kept getting put to sleep as Bastion by Anna. And there she is there, messing around. See, that's where I love the fortify ability. Like, it gives you just enough of a boost to survive a one-on-one duel, where I think with Orisa, because she's so slow, she would lose a lot of those duels if you didn't have the fortify ability to sort of just bolster you long enough to finish off the other person. Now, on this map, Temple of Anubis, I almost always play Mei, because I think Mei is great on this map. But I'm really digging Orisa on this map, and I'm harassing that Pharah, which is very satisfying for me because, again, Pharahs tend to own me. There's Sombra jumping in the back line again. Luckily, we had them spaced out enough that she wasn't that much of a distraction, and we were able to take her out and still not lose a lot of ground to the other team. But I mean, right now, Orisa hanging in the back line, just laying down fire time after time, harassing Pharah, keeping those guys from being able to make a big push. Like, I feel like she's so strong in that way of really stemming the momentum of the other team. And I haven't watched a lot of videos yet of like pro players using Orisa, but I can't wait to pick up some more tips and really sort of refine my technique with her, because just having played a few matches, you know, probably a dozen matches with her by the time I recorded this video, I feel like her abilities just work so well together, and I just feel like I have a good understanding of like what she can do, and I can't wait to like learn the nuances of her. Here, I probably used that too early, but I felt like they were making the push, so I decided to use it. And again, I was really worried right here. You can see they're almost taking B again, and it was Anna that killed me. Look how close we are to losing this point. We are like a hair away from losing that point. That's the second time in the 8 minutes that we have to cover this point that we were super close to losing that point. managed to hold them off, so that was two, like, near defeats that we held them off from. And again, I'm so focused on trying to take down Farah, because I just want her out of the sky, like, immediately. But here, we've got still 3 minutes left to hold the point. I'm not even halfway to my ult yet, so at this point I was thinking that there's no way that I'm going to get another one before this match is over. That's a good point that they have themselves set up on over there, but the team in this match was really good at, like, covering our bases and addressing the different points that they were trying to flank us. I didn't have voice communication with that Reinhardt. I would have liked to have coordinated our shields a little bit better, but I got taken out there. Because with Reinhardt, I mean, you can almost just have a constant shield up where he's using his shield, then Orisa drops hers, then he uses his, and you'll almost never be without a shield if you time that right. So, again, I'm not close enough to getting my ult yet. 78%. And I'm just trying to hold it down. Farah's up there again, like, just harassing us from afar between her and Widowmaker. See, I'm just chasing Farah at this point. Because if you don't take care of her quickly, she can just cause so many problems. And we have 1.5 minutes left. Now I am gonna get another ult, which I was really surprised. I didn't think I was gonna get another one. But I have unlocked it, and we have 1 minute left. So I was debating on when to put it out there, because you know they're gonna make another push before it's all said and done. They're getting ready. Under 1 minute left now. And you know they're lurking. But they keep poking their heads out into that archway, so I'm more than happy to keep laying down fire. I was a little worried that everybody was going to go charging out of there. So they have 30 seconds left. And then I thought, you know what, I just wasted my ult because I'm not going to get back out there in time. That stupid Widowmaker. 15 seconds left. And of course they're making a big push. But I happen to catch Farah. And then, this was nice because we just got to totally crush them at the last minute, which was awesome. And we ended up taking the match, so all in all, that was a fun match, and we staved off certain defeat a couple of times there, where I thought for sure we were going to lose. So the other Orisa got play of the game, and I can't remember which one it was. Oh, she got powered up. Oh yeah, she kicked some butt right there. Good on her. But I ended up with 22 eliminations, 16 objective kills, which was really good. And a few gold medals, I think, yeah. So, anyways, a much better match, and I feel like I'm getting better with Orisa. So, if you like this video, then please click like and subscribe to our YouTube page, and I'll be back again soon with some more Overwatch.